The Evolving Trade Relationship Between Canada and the USA, a 2025 Perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this comprehensive analysis of the current trade dynamics between Canada and the United States as of February 2025. The long-standing economic partnership between these neighboring nations has recently encountered significant challenges, prompting discussions on tariffs, trade balances, and economic sovereignty. In this presentation, we will delve into the latest developments, policy decisions, and their implications for both countries. Historical context. The trade relationship between Canada and the USA has been one of the world's most robust, characterized by extensive exchange of goods, services, and investments. Agreements like the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA, and its successor, the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA, have facilitated tariff-free trade on most products, fostering economic integration and mutual growth. Recent developments. In early February 2025, President Donald Trump announced the imposition of a 25% tariff on imports from Canada and Mexico, citing concerns over illegal immigration and the influx of fentanyl into the United States. Canadian energy exports were subjected to a slightly lower tariff of 10%. In response, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau unveiled a retaliatory tariff package totaling $155 billion, targeting a wide array of U.S. goods, including orange juice, peanut butter, wine, spirits, beer, coffee, appliances, apparel, footwear, motorcycles, cosmetics, and pulp and paper. These measures were set to take effect on February 4, 2025. Following negotiations, both nations agreed to a 30-day pause on the implementation of these tariffs, providing a window for further dialogue and potential resolution. Strategic responses. To mitigate the impact of U.S. tariffs and reduce economic dependence on its southern neighbor, Canada has initiated several strategic measures. 1. Economic diversification. Prime Minister Trudeau convened an economic summit with business leaders, policymakers, and labor unions to explore avenues for diversifying Canada's trade partnerships beyond the United States. This initiative aims to strengthen ties with other global markets and reduce vulnerability to U.S. policy shifts. 2. Increased U.S. imports. In an effort to address U.S. concerns over trade imbalances, Canada has expressed willingness to purchase more American products, including military equipment such as a new fleet of submarines. This move is intended to appease tariff threats and demonstrate Canada's commitment to balanced trade. Public sentiment and political discourse. The tariff tensions have sparked significant public and political reactions. Annexation concerns. Prime Minister Trudeau was inadvertently recorded expressing concerns about President Trump's suggestions of annexing Canada as the 51st U.S. state, highlighting the seriousness with which Canadian leadership views these statements. Domestic measures. In response to U.S. tariffs, Canadian provinces have taken steps such as removing American liquor from store shelves and reviewing procurement contracts involving U.S. suppliers, signaling a strong stance against perceived economic aggression. Economic implications. The imposition of tariffs and subsequent retaliatory measures carry significant economic implications for both nations. Supply chain disruptions. The tariffs threaten to disrupt integrated supply chains across North America, particularly in industries like automotive manufacturing and agriculture. Consumer prices. Increased tariffs are likely to lead to higher prices for consumers in both countries, affecting a range of products from groceries to household goods. Trade diversification. Canada's push to diversify its trade relationships may lead to strengthened economic ties with other global partners, potentially reducing U.S. influence over Canadian trade policies. Conclusion. The trade relationship between Canada and the United States is at a pivotal juncture. The recent imposition of tariffs, coupled with strategic responses from both nations, underscores the complexities of modern trade dynamics. As both countries navigate these challenges, the outcomes will have lasting impacts on their economies and the broader geopolitical landscape. Continuous dialogue, strategic planning, and adaptive policies will be essential in shaping the future of this critical bilateral relationship. Thank you for joining this analysis. Stay informed as we continue to monitor and interpret these evolving trade developments.